my friends. It is Michael Mitty Head Babbitt back again, recording a garbage disposal. It's a beautiful thing. You'll see. We're going to trim the front and the back, though, before we bring it into Omnisphere. Click on the sample button, and then on the window below that. And then we're going to drag the user audio onto the user audio box. Click OK on the notice, and voila! Our garbage disposal recording has appeared. Hello everyone, don't forget to check out the videos up here so that you can learn more about Omnisphere and some of the other sounds that I've imported and turned into instruments. Now let's exit out of the SoundSource browser and hear it. Right out of the box, that doesn't sound too bad. We are going to make it sound better though. But let's see if it's in pitch first. To do that, let's enable a sine wave on layer B and play them simultaneously. Oh my. Let's fix that. We're going to click on layer A and adjust the coarse tuning until it lines up with layer B's sine wave. That sounds about right. Now let's disable layer B since we don't need it anymore, and I'd like some tail at the end, so let's increase the release. Yeah, that's a good start. Let's go to the filter section now and turn that on, and then let's select the series throaty low pass 12, and we'll adjust the cutoff down a tad and hear how it sounds. It sounds like we need to adjust the filter envelope, so let's click on the filter envelope tab, and we'll start with the decay slider. Now, here's a tip. If you hold down your shift key while adjusting your slider or knob, you'll be able to dial things in more granularly. And I'm getting a little fiddly here, I know. It's about precision. Now, let's adjust the sustain slider, and then finally the release slider so we can follow that amp envelope tail. There we go. Now both envelopes are synced up on that release tail. Now, let's jump into the unison oscillator, turn that on, adjust the detuning a little bit, and listen. Isn't that lovely? Now, let's jump into the effects. Starting on the auxiliary bus, we've added the proverb and cranked up the decay time to give it some tail. Then over to layer A's effects tab, where we've adjusted the frequency in Q to carve out some offending frequencies and added an analog vibrato for motion. Then on the common tab, we've added another studio EQ for more frequency adjustments, and at the end, the precision compressor to keep everything under control. Let's hear it in context. So nice. One would never suspect that was once a garbage disposal. But wait, there's more. Let's modulate some stuff. I'd like my modulation wheel to control the filter cutoff. And then there's one more thing I'd like to do in the envelope zoom. I've created this shape that I would like to modulate using the depth slider. And if we jump into the modulation matrix zoom, you can see that depth slider is controlled by aftertouch. Aftertouch is controlling modulation envelope 1 depth, and then modulation envelope 1 is going to modulate the amplitude or volume. Now, I'm inverting the shape to get a desired gating effect. And by doing so, I have to change the slider to negative values in order to get to 100%. If you'd like to learn more about why and how I do this, leave a comment below. Let us review. So you can see the modulation wheel will control the filter cutoff. Then aftertouch will open up the modulation envelope 1 depth. And then this cool shape I created will provide a pulsing effect as I apply pressure downward on the key. And there you have it. Pretty cool, huh? Now, let's hear this in context with a track that I've created using additional patches that I've crafted from this garbage disposal and included in the download, which you'll receive for free. You'll never hear a garbage disposal the same way again. Download it free at ilio.com. Link in the description below.